you may be receiving a free reading here live today. Again, in order to get that, put your name and the topic matter below to get that reading here. Hi, Everin. I see you there. Yes, absolutely. So let's go ahead and do Everin. Everin's going to do a general reading here today. Spirit, what does Everin need to know? Spirit, what does Everin need to know? Spirit, what does Everin need to know? What's going on for our friend? All right, girly, let's see what's going on. I mean, do I need to say more? Just kidding, I will. I definitely will. The sun is here. The sun is the most received positive card you can have in tarot. This is light. This is warmth. This is vitality. This is strength. This is growth. This is innocence being having a shine spotlight on it. That's not how you structure that sentence. Anyway, this is something that's going to bring power, romance, love, passion, things like that. I keep getting the sun because you keep getting positivity, girl. If you keep getting the sun and you keep getting repeat messages, you got to pay attention because that is spirit really like trying to drive home a message here for you. Wow. You got my favorite card in the deck, which is Death. And then we have the Queen. Oh, and you got Salem. You didn't see him on that screen, but he came in through the window just now. My widow Salem, boy, he's so good lucky. But anyways, Death is my favorite card in the deck. This is a Scorpio card. This is about death and rebirth, letting go of what is no longer serving us so that we can see or bring in what belongs to us. Again, more sun imagery. So there might be some things that you're going through that is unseen, circumstances, unknown enemies, causing growth and evolution. Again, the sun card does indicate growth. Look at all those beautiful sunflowers, right? Growth, growth, growth. That's going to cause wisdom. This card is wise because it's gray everywhere. Gray is wisdom. So saying, hey, I'm seeing things exactly how they are because I'm transparent as fuck and I'm going to see through the bullshit of whatever I need to let go of. And so that I can achieve my wisdom, I can achieve my growth, I can achieve this positive thing. There is something in your way right now that you see through, but you do need to let it go. How much you do for private? So a private reading, you can check out my pricing right on my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. First link in the link tree. It takes you directly to the booking page, which will give you all the pricing. Whew. I felt like I spoke a mile a minute there, Everin. So Everin, thank you so much for asking your question. I appreciate it. Thank you for being a subscriber as well. Don't forget about subscriber only Saturdays tomorrow where you can get another free reading. And then you can get discounted readings for $5. You'll get $10 for 5-minute readings. There will be a $10 donation. But anytime you donate $15 throughout the week, you will always get a 6-minute reading. All right, Sarah, let's see what's going on with your new house. You're welcome, darling. And guys, if you're interested in freebies, that's what we're doing at this moment. Your name and the topic matter is all you need. And while I have some people here, please show up tomorrow. Tomorrow is the No Kings protest. I've been saying this all week. Please, please, please show up. I don't care if the astrology is a little rough or scary or whatever. We need to show up. We need to have our voices heard. We need to stand up against tyranny, stand up against fascism, stand up against Donald fucking Trump and his fucking regime. So please, please, please show up to your local protest. You do not have to go to a major city. You just have to show up at your local protest. All right. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck ICE. Stop stealing my neighbors. And yes, I don't live in California. I live in Michigan, but those are my fucking neighbors. Stop stealing them, motherfucker. I digress. All right, Sarah, let's see what's going on with your house. Thank you, Blue Rock Candy. All right, so this is for Sarah. And guys, if you're interested in a reading, we're doing freebies right now, but you can send in a $15 donation and get a 5-minute reading. They're fuck around and find out in Seattle already. Good, stand up. Oh, I got an eyelash. Okay, 20 donations is what I was wishing for. Because if you don't say it out loud, your wishes don't come true. All right, what does Sarah need to know about their new house, Spirit? What does Sarah need to know about their new house? Spirit, what does Sarah need to know about this new house? Ah, my goodness. My eye is driving me crazy. Last shuffle here, Sarah. There we go. I haven't heard anything what's going on in Seattle, though. So if you want to enlighten me, Everin, I would love to be enlightened about what's going on in Seattle. The Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is abundance here, Sarah. This is a new material gain because every time we talk about pentacles, we talk about earth. Earth is the element that we are referring to. And this is something that is earthbound, material gain, a financial windfall, some abundance in some way. So if you're thinking about like, am I going to get my new house? Yes. If it is, how am I going to be in my new house? Abundant as fuck. All right, let's see what's going on. It's definitely new. You said it, but the cards are also reiterating it. It's definitely something new, something that's going to allow you to have your passions and your desires, motivations. It's going to be a very good, warm place. This is fire. Fire is warm. It's also transformative. Thank you, Heather, for the heart me. I appreciate you. So just know like this is going to bring warmth into your home, transformations in your home. So if you have like, I'm crying happy tears. Oh, I'm so glad for you because it's new action you're taking. And this is divinely led. This is a home you are meant to go into, meant to maybe like transform yourself and grow old in this home, watch your children grow in this home. If you have children at all, unless you're like me, then it's your cats or your dogs growing old. Because I'm not having babies. Thank you, willfully childless forever until a uterus doesn't throw eggs out anymore. Everin says immigration courthouse been tagged, lime bikes, brackades, trash brocades. It's not peaceful at all like LA. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm always going to promote peaceful protest, but I'm not going to disregard civil unrest either. But no buts. I take that butt back. No buts. But Sarah, this is going to be a great place for you to live. It's going to be a great place for you to live. It's something that you're meant to live there. Okay. So thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your question. We are still doing freebies at this time. Put your name and the topic matter in the comment section, and you may be receiving a free reading while I bitch about our fucking government, because our fucking government is out of fucking control. You're very welcome, Sarah. This is a dictatorship. This is authoritarianism. This is fascism at its highest peak. May you answer. Well, to make sure that you get your question answered, it's a $15 donation. Randomly selected readings are just that, randomly selected. But the government is trying to oppress us, trying to make us not talk, trying to make us scared of them by shooting rubber bullets at our fucking heads when they're supposed to be shot at the goddamn ground. That's where rubber bullets are supposed to be shot. They're supposed to be ricocheted. You're not supposed to be aiming them at reporters, aiming them at a girl trying to get into her apartment, aiming them at anybody's head. I just saw a girl on TikTok, and yes, I'm talking a mile a minute because I'm fucking pissed, who fucking got hit in the head, and for an hour, the police refused to give her care, medical care, after shooting her in the head with a rubber bullet, and then having horses trample on her. Crazy bananas. So guys, show up, show out. Okay, show up, show out to the No Kings protest, your local protest. That is where you need to be. And if you're MAGA on my page, why are you here? You're not welcomed here. Please leave. Please motherfucking leave, because you are gotten us in this mess. Even though I do think the election was rigged, and I do think cheating happened, and I've been thinking that the whole time, you're still not fucking welcomed here, you Yahtzee. Because I can't say the real name because it's like, oh, it shouldn't be bullying. Chick-fil-A, thank you so much for the follow. All right, guys, put your name and the topic matter in the comment section. If you do fly an American flag at the No Kings protest, and I don't care what flag you fucking fly, but if you fly that specific flag, fly it upside down, because we are a nation in distress. Upside down flag means we are a nation in distress. So if you have one, raise it up and you wag it around upside down. Ladybug, oh, I don't know. I bet you they're getting filtered. 4 a.m. club. I don't know what 4 a.m. club means. Is it 4 a.m. where you are? All right, Carly, let's go ahead and do your general reading, darling. And guys, if you want to skip the list, you want to guarantee a reading, it is a $15 donation. You'll receive a 5-minute reading. I'm getting myself too hyped to do mediumship today because I'm fucking angry. So I won't be doing mediumship today. I will be doing the cards and I will be doing human design readings, but mediumship is not something that I can connect to today because I am angry, rightfully so, because I'm paying attention at my motherfucking government. All right. So Carly, Spirit, what does Carly need to know? Spirit, what does Carly need to know? Spirit, what does Carly need to know? Let's see what's going on for Carly. All right, so we have the Emperor. This is a father figure in the deck. This could be a father, your father, a CEO, a boss, which I know you work for yourself, so it's probably none of that. And she's a regular. That's why I know that. It's not just me like getting that information from Spirit. Like, I'm going to be completely transparent with you guys. She's a regular. But anyways, it's the Emperor. So this is somebody who has control. Again, Aries. I feel like you got this card recently, knowing it was a stolen contest. Yeah. Lots of spiritual people woke up at 4 a.m. after the contest. Oh, yeah. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I was asleep. When I heard a bunch of spiritualists did that, I was like, shh, this one just snoozed right through that 4 a.m. Because I think I woke up at 7 that day, though. But the Emperor is here saying, like, there's some sort of control being had. But as long as you are using your intuition, you're using your creativity, you're using your emotions and balancing out those emotions and making sure like you're emotionally savvy, you're not expressing yourself too big or too small, you're getting your point across really neutrally or really in a way that is bringing some passion into it, but also not overly done, is going to lead to your leveling up. The Judgment card is the level up card. So this is a card of Archangel Gabriel saying, hey, your turn. Let's go up to the spiritual realm, which is the level up, right? We're just leveling up. So whatever's going on, yes, there's some control going on. Yeah, there's some selfishness going on because it's Aries for the Emperor. But then we have the Queen of Cups, making sure our emotion is good, making sure we're steady. Hell yeah, you are your own Emperor, girl. And then we have the Judgment card, which is leveling up. So whatever you're going through, it's for your highest good. You're going to be leveling up at the end here. All right, guys, I'm going to do one more freebie, and then we're going to do donated readings from there. But keep fighting, keep standing up, keep reposting, keep doing posts on your own about this tyrannical government, about how we need to stand up. I'm sorry, only dictators have parades for their birthdays. Only dictators have parades for their birthdays. I don't do fertility on air. I do them privately, darling. If you want to check out where my private readings are, it's my website, first link in the link tree. All the pricing's there, but if you want to do a different reading, you can do a different reading, but I don't do fertility on air, typically. But yeah, so fuck all that. Correct. It's so infuriating or frustrating. I'm infuriated. Sorry, infuriating. You're welcome, darling. But it is. It absolutely fucking is. It's terrible. It's fucking like, it's just fascism. I don't understand how people are willfully ignoring what is happening. Like, if you're willfully ignoring what is happening and you're thinking like, oh, well, these people shouldn't be in our country anyways. Being undocumented is a civil offense. It is not a federal offense. It is not a criminal offense. It is a civil offense. Who gives a fuck? I don't care that you're undocumented. I don't care that you don't have the proper paperwork. I don't care that you are disobeying the civil offenses. I don't give a fuck. I just want you to be a human being and live. And actually, I appreciate you because you're in the farms. You're picking my fucking food for me. You're building my houses. You're doing leave people alone, motherfucker. Ugh. They are blind, literally. Yeah, the blind leading the blind for sure. Yep, ICE are modern down brown shirts. Yep, that's Gestapo. People are obtuse and brainwashed. Absolutely, they are. Absolutely, they are. Many are scared of living in their homes. Yeah. I mean, it's scary because they're coming into your home. If you get a knock on your door and you're not expecting a knock on your door, do not answer your door. You're not home. You're not home. You're not there. Don't answer. Social worker here. Hell yeah, Elizabeth. Thank you for doing the work that's necessary to make people be able to survive. Good on you. I'm proud of you. Thank you so much for doing that work. That's hard work. People don't understand the emotional toll it takes to be a social worker because people are just so down and out, and you have to see all this all the time. So thank you so much for putting your emotions on the line, yourself on the line to help these people when they need it the most. Elizabeth, you rock. All right. Thank you guys for liking the live. I really appreciate it so much. I will be ranting and raving for the next 3 hours in between the readings that I do. Casey, let's see what's going on in building a retreat center. Okay. So this is for our friend Casey. Casey. Spirit, what does Casey need to know about building a retreat center? Ooh, thank you, Spirit, for being here. It's the first burp of the day. Spirit makes me burp for those of you who don't know. Spirit, what does Casey need to know about building a retreat center? Spirit, what does Casey need to know about building a retreat center? One more shuffle because it feels right. All right. Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a transformative card. It is a newbie. It's a new beginning. It might be something you've been thinking about for a long time that you're finally getting the work on. The Wands are fire. But to me, I feel like the wands are wood, right? They're wooden. That's why they can be on fire. So when we burn wood, it transforms. But we can also build with wood. We could build with certain types of wood, not all types of wood. Pink Jade Angel, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. But there is something here that's going to, what you're passionate about. It's what you're desiring. It's what motivates you. So I do think so far, we're going to see what the other cards have to say, that this is going to be probably pretty good. Ooh, there's... it is something you want, but I don't know if it's the right time. That's the only thing. Because it's anxiousness, it's nervousness, and feeling stuck, feeling like I don't know if I can do it. My emotions are overtaking my logic because the Suit of Swords is air. Air is logic in the mind. It's also taking the right action, but feeling stuck right now. But she's not really stuck. She's not bound on her ankles. She's actually has these ropes really loosely placed on her where she can shimmy them off, take her blindfold off, and walk away if she chooses to do so. But there is something here that I just feel like it's not the right time, that I'm being held back right now. But we do have to get our plans together. So now's the time for planning. Now's the time for figuring out, like, what do we want our building to look like? Because if we're building it from the ground up, that means I get to design it. I get to say, like, this room is the gymnasium room. This room is the office. This room is where the spa is. This room is where we do this at. Like, so you get to really choose what it is that you want to do, how to work with that, and what you want it to look like. Like, she's literally at the drawing board. So Casey, maybe not right now is the time to actually get it broken and up and ready, but it is time to, like, plan out what it is that you want to see your building as. All right, guys, so that was the freebies there. We've completed our freebies. So if you guys are interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile. Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com is how you can get on the list. Man, Lord, hold on, I gotta blow my nose. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna go over here and do it so you guys don't have to see. And if you guys don't like nose blowing noises, please mute your phone or turn your volume down. Right, meow. It's unexpected. Loudly. Okay, I'm back. Beautiful feeling resonance with all of it, looking into a nonprofit to support it. Thank you. You're very welcome, darling. Anytime. Thank you for getting your free reading here today. Oh, I only lost one person because of my nose blow. So that's perfect. Oh, thank you, Stu, for the heart me. It's a $15 donation, Stu. Linktree link in the profile. But let's continue talking about the No Kings protest tomorrow. Depending on where you are, it's at different times. I know in my neck of the woods, there's most of them are starting at 1 p.m. Eastern time. Some of them are starting at 3 p.m. Eastern time. So I really do want you guys to get out there. I want you to march. I want you to do it peacefully. I'm always going to promote peaceful protest. I mean, civil unrest is something I'm not going to comment on. Just period. But I'm not going to judge you either for it. So, but do it peacefully. Do it in a way where our point is going to be taken across. Because I'm saying this mostly about peaceful protests is because this administration is waiting for you to fuck up so that they have a reason to deploy their police at you or deploy the National Guard at you or deploy the Marines at you because they want to do an insurrection. They want to use the Insurrection Act. Excuse me. And so they are waiting for this civil unrest. They are waiting for things to escalate so that they have an excuse. So this is why I'm always going to be saying, be peaceful. Don't start problems with the police. As somebody who was arrested at a protest before, they don't give a fuck about you. They will bruise you up. They will beat you down with fucking shields. They will flip you upside down. They do not care. Okay, when I got arrested, there was a man that was like bleeding and they ripped his shirt because they literally threw him against a chain link fence and then threw him up and threw him down. Like, it was unnecessary. So they are waiting. They are waiting for this. The police, this is their dream. This is their wet dream. They want to, most police, in my personal opinion, have a narcissist issue because they want to control some things. They want to police some things. They want to be the big dog that comes in and fucks things up, right? Because all for peace or all for protection. You don't protect shit. I'm sorry. My best girlfriend was being stalked. And proof that she was being stalked. He got slaps on the wrist. He fucking tried to kill her at one point, where then he stabbed himself in the stomach instead of her, thank God. Didn't do shit about it. He didn't even go into the 3-day holding ward for, your psychology. Like, Carly, I got you. So police, I'm sorry, you're not protecting shit. You're not protecting shit. You're not protecting women. You're not protecting the neighborhood. And for them to trample a woman with a horse and then shoot her in the fucking head with a rubber bullet is beyond their scope of their fucking job. We should not have militarized police officers. For what? Militarize the police means they're militarizing us and they're policing us with military-grade equipment. It's fucked up. It's fucked up. Dee Dee, thank you for the follow. So guys, show up this Saturday, please. I know I'm being very aggressive. I'm just fucking mad. I'm just mad. It's just. Carly, I got you, my love. We're gonna do your reading here. We're gonna do your 6-minute reading because you are a paid subscriber. I'm gonna take some breaths right now. It's fucked up indeed. Absolutely, it is. It's insane. The way they're shooting people with rubber bullets point blank is insane. It is insane. They're not designed to be used that way. They are designed to be ricocheted off the ground. Yes, take space, friend. Thank you. I just see a moment. I'm going to keep ranting and raving. So, but if you are a maggot, please get out of here. You are not welcomed here. I do not want you here. I don't want your money. I don't want your time. I don't want your effort. I don't want your energy near me. You're a Yahtzee. You're a Yahtzee. I don't want you. Mia, thank you for the follow. Whatever movie you want. That's a silly question, and you're going to get blocked for that, I feel like. So do another stupid question while I'm ranting and raving. You're out of here. I don't give a fuck today. Debbie, thank you so much for the follow. What a stupid fucking question you asked me. All right, Carly. Watch Swing Kids. Oh, I don't know. Maybe the 13th. Maybe watch the 13th. That would be a good movie for you to watch. Schindler's List. Go ahead and watch Schindler's List. That's another good movie you should watch. Hi, Indra. All right. So, Carly, what's the question, my love? What's the question, my love? What's going on here? Diarrhea and Frank. Oh, that should have been. Yeah. And also, what's the one that they just did last year? It's like a light in the window, or a small light or something like that. Watch that too. Kid in the Striped Pajamas. Ooh, you're killing it, Evan. Fuck yeah. She got good movie recommendations. Read that book as well. Do something and read. Yeah. Hey, girl, you go. Thank you, Indra. All right, Carly, we're going to do your general reading here. I'm just going to take a few more cleansing breaths. I'm not going to look at the chat because I'm just going to get more apt. So just going to stare at my cards for a moment. All right, for Carly. Spirit, what does Carly need to know? Spirit, what does our friend Carly need to know? Spirit, what does Carly need to know? Give us the lowdown. What does she need to know? Let's help our friend Carly. One more shuffle. So I'm not sure what I feel in the body right now, so I'm not going to do my body feelings. GTO, thank you for the follow. We're just going to plainly read the cards because my emotions are too high. Just plain and simple, my emotions are too high to decide like what's mine and what's yours. But we do have the Fool here. The Fool is a new beginning, taking a leap of faith on yourself. This really reminds me of what we were talking about last week when we were talking about your mom and kicking her out and no longer needing her assistance or no longer, getting her thumb out from under you, or I think I said that wrong, but like you got out from under her thumb. So this is what this reminds me of immediately. The Sun's most perceived positive sign you can have in tarot. Hi, Neva. I'm so proud of you. I can't even. I'm so proud of you. I'll talk to you in a second. Don't leave. But the Fool is here saying taking that leap of faith. Popping in to say, hi. I don't know why I said it in a weird way. We are in transition here for sure, but we are Carly! Wow, I think this is one of your best readings I think I've ever pulled for you. Definitely top 2. 6 of Swords, so you are in transition right now. You're still a little bit in the rocky waters. You're getting out of that. You're getting to this new clear crystalline waters. When this card and this card show up together in a reading, it just it makes me so happy because clearly this new beginning here is on land. We've made it to that land of Ho. She's on these greener pastures. The city is actually in the background here. So we're not really worried about city life. We're not really worried about how I'm going to be perceived with my social status or my community. I'm really here for me, learning new things, learning the ropes, getting new income, or learning how to invest my income, or learning how to do passive income, or just getting your money up in general. And girl, your money is coming up. Woo! So this is something that is going to be good. This transition is going to be a new era for you. A new era for you. That's what it feels like to me, where it's really your home's now harmonic. You don't have to worry about a narcissistic mother in your home, or a mother that thinks that you owe her something for birthing you into this world. Lady, that was your choice to birth me. I just decided that, that lady was pregnant. I'll come into this belly, or uterus. I should use the right terms, uterus. And I don't owe you anything for that. I don't owe you anything for that. Not a fucking thing. But the 6 of Cups is here saying there's harmony in the home. We're filling our cup. We're handing it to our children. We're handing it to our inner child. We're making sure that we're even keeled. This is a really, really positive card. All your cards are super positive, honestly, but you do have 2 6s, which is very interesting. 6 is the number of harmony, family, and home. I also feel value in this card as well. So this is definitely about home life. This is definitely about how you balance yourself and how you are bringing harmony back into the home. Right now it's a little up in the air, but I feel like the tides are changing, the wind is changing into a better situation for you in general. So this is something that's going to be really beautiful. Thank you, Spirit, for the confirmation. Spirit makes me burp for anyone who's new here. It's going to bring in a lot of harmony. Okay. 10 of Pentacles. You're secure in your home. This is security. This is a giant home as well. This is the biggest home in tarot. And this is a home as well. Okay. So this is generations. This is you making like your legacy for generations. This is you saying like, I'm secure. I have financial security. I have emotional security. I feel good in my home. This is also in the tree of life. This form is literally a tree. And it's the tree of life. It's the Kabbalah tree of life. When we talk about the Kabbalah tree of life, we're talking about putting roots in, right? Roots and making sure that our legacy is good and making sure that we're balanced. And I'm not well versed in Kabbalah, so if you want to look up Kabbalah, the religion of Kabbalah, feel free, but I am not super well versed in it, so I'm not going to sit there and say like I know everything. I basically know what human design brings forward to it because that's my profession. That's my everything is human design. I love it so much. It's my favorite modality. I love the tree of life. I have a tree of life tattoo. Look at that, Carly. So you're planting the roots. You're planting the roots. So you're going to be okay. And then we have the abundance card. For whatever reason, I feel even though like mom was helping with finances and making sure like everything was being taken care of as well, but I feel so much better. I feel like I can handle it all on my own. I feel more abundant. I feel like I'm going to be able to save money. I feel like this month specifically feels really good about like having a higher clientele. Either you're raising your prices or you're getting more people coming in. I really feel like this is like this month into August, like all summer feels like a money making summer for you. So if you need to raise your prices at all, feel free to do so. But otherwise, I just feel like there's going to be a lot going on. Layla, I got you. Thank you, my love. Got you. And then we're the Ace of Wands. Transformation. This whole thing is so transformative. This whole thing is so transformative because it's you basically saying, hey, I'm taking a new era. I'm having a brand new beginning. All aces are brand new beginning. Working on my bounce back. Girl, you doing it. You're going to do it. This is a transformation. This is passion, desire, motivation. You're going to feel a lot more motivated to get your shit in order, to make sure that you're saving, making sure you're budgeting right, making sure that you're not going out of your budget means. And that means sometimes we have to go without, but sometimes it means that we end up having more money because we're balancing and budgeting what we need to do and we're not overspending what we have. And I really feel like teaching budgeting right now to the kids is actually going to set them up for success when they are older, when they are on their own. It feels like I'm going to teach my kid like, hey, we have a new thing. We're going to budget in a different way if you're already budgeting, and tell them like, this is our food budget. We can't go over our food budget. This is our clothing budget. We can't go over our clothing budget. This is our fun budget. This is the things that we can go, like we can go see a movie. We can go to the carnival. We can go do this, but we can't spend over our fun budget. And making sure that you are able to also put like, this is our saving budget. Like this is how we save every week. And if we have any money left over after this paycheck and we get a new paycheck or however it works for you and how you receive your money, we always put away the extra. We always put it into the savings so that when there is a rainy day, when there is an emergency, when there is something going on, that we have the funds for it. We don't have to worry about it. So we always put away a set amount every paycheck. We have to pay ourselves, so we put it away. And then at the end of that week or 2 weeks or whatever it is, however your payments work, that if you have anything left over, you throw it in the savings. It doesn't matter if it's $1. It doesn't matter if it's $100. You throw it in the savings. All right. Carly says, absolutely love this. Oh, I'm so glad, Carly. I love you, Carly. Thanks so much for being here. Thank you so much for submitting your donation. I really appreciate you so much. And then another girl, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you in so many different ways. Specifically, the FDT tarot reading you did was so creative, was so perfectly executed, it was just beautiful. And I just was like, that's my girl. That's my motherfucking girl. Like, the way you did it was so perfect. And it's also like an easy way to take your stance where it doesn't feel like maybe you're being too much like me, because I know I can be extra and I know I can be a lot. I love you too. Yes, Jen said that was so damn good. It really was. It was so out of the box and creative. I kind of wish I would have thought about it. But I'm just so Leo rising energy where I'm just, and Sagittarius moon. So I have two fiery signs here where I just feel like I need to shout from the rooftops and yell and like make you hear me, where yours was so much more subtle and so got the point across in such a beautiful way that I just love it. I just love it so much. So thank you for standing up. Thank you for using your platform. It doesn't matter how many people we have on our platform. It really doesn't. I have like 11,000. I don't know how many you have, but it doesn't matter how many people we have. What matters is that we stand up no matter if we are a million people in, couple 100,000 in, 10,000 in, or less than 10,000. It doesn't matter because this is showing us where we stand and also bringing in the right clientele because not everyone's money is worth it. If you're MAGA and you're in my room, why? Why are you here? Don't be here. Go away. Go away. Actually, sit in the corner and think about what you've done. That's what I want you to do. I want you to sit in the corner and think about what you've done. If you're proud of it, you're a terrible human. You're a terrible human. If you're like, oh shit, this is bad, this is wrong, this is awful, come protest. Put your money where your mouth is. Put your body where your mouth is and show up. Tell us that you're wrong. Cool. Actions speak louder than words. You have reparations to give. Another says, exactly, I blocked a MAGA person on my live. Good for you. Richie, it's a $15 donation. Link in the profile. Hi, Jada. Thanks for being here. All right, we do have our next reading, though. We do have to move on, but I love you. Layla, what's going on, my girl? What's up? What type of reading are we doing for you today? Don't forget about subscriber-only Saturdays tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. I got approved for the apartment I was asking about, just reviewed it in person today, but I want to check in with my guides before I sign on it. Okay, let's see what's going on. I can just keep hearing immediately that Mercury is not in retrograde, so we're going to talk about that in just a second. But this is for Layla. Guys, if you're interested in a reading, it's a $15 donation. Link in the profile, because that is what I'm doing. I'm trying to do my job as well as be my political activist self, because I do need to also survive in this economy. All right, so Layla. Spirit, what does Layla need to know about the apartment she was approved for? Spirit, what does Layla need to know about the apartment they were approved for? Spirit, what does Layla need to know about the apartment they were approved for? I want to do one more shuffle. Casey Joy, thank you so much. I got you. Thank you, Casey Joy. All right. We're going to cut the deck, but you got everything you need. I'm not going to cut it again. Sometimes I accidentally do that. But I keep hearing Mercury's not in retrograde. Mercury's not in retrograde. Mercury's not in retrograde. So why that's important when we're signing any sort of legal documentation, a lease, anything that is legally binding, okay? When you do it in Mercury retrograde, it's probably not going to serve you really well. But right now, Mercury is not in retrograde. So right now is a time that would be okay for you to sign something that would be good for you, okay? But you have everything you need. Everything you need. You have the wands, you have the cups, you have the pentacles, you have the swords, you have this growth of abundance, you have consistent access to it. So you can manifest anything as above. Oop, that's wrong way. As above, so below. So you have what it takes to get whatever you want. Success is yellow, red is passion, desire, love, white is innocence, black is protection. You have everything. All right. So don't let your mind talk you out of something that you want. But if your body's telling you, I don't know if we should do it, then I wouldn't do it. But I think it's more anxiety than anything because right now I think things are okay. You are going to be signing a legal document for sure. Girl, the first card I want to show you is the Six of Cups. Harmony. Thank you for the follow, user. I don't have a name for you, but thank you for the follow. The Six of Cups is the Harmony card. Biggest house in tarot. Okay. So this is something that's going to be very fulfilling to you. It's going to be somewhere where you can lay your head down at night, feel secure, feel good, feel like you've got this. I don't mind this at all. You're ready for this. You're ready for this new beginning. You've been ready for it. You've been ready for it for months. So this new harmony, this house, this home, this value that you're going to put into this home, you're ready for it. You're ready to take off. Sorry, it's just mirrored. It's not mirrored. It's actually, no, it is mirrored. Okay, I don't know what this is. This is a different camera. I don't do yes or no questions. Tarot is not about the yes or no's. Tarot is about the details. So I never do yes or no's. And if you're asking for freebies, I'm not doing freebies at this time. $15 donation link, tree link in the profile. But this is something that you're going to take on and you're going to do really well with. Actually, it's very going to be a creative space for you where you are able to use your creative skills, whatever they are, because this is a card of skills. You're going to be able to really, like, in this place, be skillful and use your skills. So if you are a painter, if you're a singer, if you're a songwriter, if you are, I can't think of any art right now, but any other type of art. Hi, Kelly. Thanks for being here, my love. You're going to be able to do that in this home. You're going to be able to let your creativeness fly. You're going to be able to hone in some skill sets here. So it might be really furbished, not furbished, that's not the word. Insulated was the word I wanted. It could be well insulated in that apartment that you are getting, because we have Justice and the Hermit. We're probably going to pull more cards because I'm kind of just running through these. Justice is a card of legal matters, right? And you're signing a legal document, like we were talking about before we even pulled her. We're talking about legal documents. So this is something that's going to be satisfactory. Yeah, you are going to be living alone. You're going to be living alone just like you wanted. You don't need a roommate. I see you living alone, signing this legal document, things evening out for you, being harmonic, having you being ready, and performing and perfecting skill sets in this home. I feel like this is a place that you're going to feel at peace. I feel like you're going to feel like you can breathe here. You feel like you don't have to, perform. You can really be in your own energy. Like, this is really beautiful. This is really beautiful, Leila. I think this is everything you've been asking for. I think this has been everything you've been manifesting. I think you're getting it. You have all the tools of tarot at your disposal. You have the wands, the cups. Oop, that's the cups. The pentacles, the swords, this growth of abundance, consistent access to it. Like, you literally have everything you need. So I don't want you to second guess yourself. Enlightenment, seeing things from a new perspective, being, thank you, Spirit. Spirit makes me prefer anyone who's new here. But like being able to hang this card hung themselves up by their ankle to see the world in a new light, to become enlightened, have a new perspective, open mind. Okay, this person has a very open mind. So just know, like, whatever comes in, it's going to allow you to have new perspectives, new mind changes, new open mind, things coming in. I really feel like this is a home that's going to be like, you're going to look back at this home and it's just going to be like, that's where my life really started. That's where my life really started, was in this home, because I was able to do whatever it is I wanted. Queen of Pentacles. Richest queen of the deck, most abundant queen of the deck. That's why she has a rabbit. So there is beauty here. There is success here. There is literally, like, I feel at home when I look at her, like the way she's looking at the pentacle, like the way that she's just like proudly looking at it like it's a newborn baby. Okay, guys, I hear you. LOL. So I think this is something that's going to bring with it so much security, so much like abundance. I feel like you're going to be able to perfect your skills, which is going to bring more abundance. I just think I think this is going to be good for you, as long as you feel good about it in your body and you're not trying to talk yourself out of what your body knows. Layla, have we done your human design? Let me look real quick if we have. Yeah, there you are. You're sacral. You're a sacral generator. So, girl, trust your gut. Trust your gut. You're allowed to make in-moment decisions. You are not somebody who needs to wait on emotional waves. You are somebody who is making in-moment decisions, trusting your gut. And if your gut is saying, yeah, I want to do it, go do it. Go do it. If it's don't do it. But the cards are looking good. The quads are looking good. So, Layla, I hope that helps. I hope that gives you clarity. I hope it gives you insight. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you, and I love you always. Casey Joy, I got you next, but I'm going to quickly go pee. I'm drinking a lot of tea up in this bitch because my throat is better. I know if you guys can probably tell, it sounds a lot better than yesterday, but it's still going in and out. It's still not at its peak performance. So I'm drinking a lot of tea again, so I'm just going to quickly run to the bathroom. But Casey Joy, you are next. Let me know what type of reading we're doing. And anyone else who else wants a reading, link in the profile. Venmo, PayPal, or my website. All right. Casey Joy, thank you for your patience. I appreciate it. Anyone else who's interested in reading, a Linktree link in the profile. General perfection. Let me quickly do a refreshy. I don't think I probably got anything within that minute and a half that I was gone. But just in case, I do want to make sure I don't miss anybody. All right. And then this one. Perfect. Okay. So I didn't miss anyone. So anyone else who's interested in reading, it's a $15 donation. Linktree link in the profile, Venmo, PayPal, or my website, humandesignwithmelody.com. Your $15 donation gets you a 5-minute reading of your choice. I'm not doing mediumship today. I am not in a headspace to do so. So we are just doing psychic readings and human design readings at this time. All right. So let's go ahead and see what's going on for Casey Joy. Spirit, what does Casey Joy need to know? For Casey Joy. Spirit, what does Casey Joy need to know? What does Casey Joy need to know? What does Casey Joy need to know? What's going on? All right, that felt good. Well, the card's a little rough. We have the 10 of Swords. Now, when we talk about 10s, we're talking about completion. We're talking about endings. We're talking about on to the next thing. When we're talking about swords, we're talking about the element of air. Air is also your logic, your mind, communication, and taking some actions. Now, when we are seeing this card, which is a really pretty intense card, we're seeing that this person has been stabbed 10 times. This person is also leaking out a black toxic sludge. So there's toxicity that is actually escaping the character here. So what's ending up going to be good is, yes, you've been poked, you've been stabbed 10 times. It sucks. It's hurtful. You might have been gaslit. You might have, done something that wasn't really meant for you. But now you're recognizing that this pain causes change and growth. It's uncomfortable, yes, but I'm no longer going to be letting toxicity into me. What's beautiful about this card, it's always darkest right before the dawn. Hi, KP. Glad to see you, darling. I hope you're doing good, Carney. But this is this darkest always before this. It's always the darkest right before the dawn. Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied. So there is something here that's very, very beneficial here, even though you went through the ringer. Okay, thank you for the tiny, Aurora. You got to get that confidence up, girl. You got to get that confidence up. Whether it's confidence in your readings, confidence in yourself, confidence just across the board. You got to get your confidence up. Because there's something here that makes me feel like I'm used to being self-conscious. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the heart ball. Thank you for the tiny. You're amazing. Thank you, Carney. But this is something that is going to allow you to really get in touch with your intuition in a better way. Okay, when you stop worrying so much about everything. We have the 5 of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords. The 5 of Pentacles is, I'm out in the cold, I'm desolate, I'm probably recovering from this, but I'm trying to find my way, trying to make my own way. I'm trying to, about everything. I'm trying to get my bearings back about me, and I have to figure out how to do that. Now, we do have the 2 of Swords. The 2 of Swords is a card of saying, I'm confused, I'm being indecisive. I could go down this way. I could go down this way. I just really don't know which way to go. I just really want you to know that your emotions should not be dictating anything that you're doing. Okay. If your body's telling you one thing, listen to your body. Okay. Casey Joy, if you know your human design authority center, your inner authority, follow that inner authority. If it is an emotional wave, then you do have to wait for clarity before making a decision. If it is sacral, trust your gut. If it's splenic, trust your intuition. If it's ego, trust in what it is that you want. Trust it in what it is that you want, where your heart is. Sacral authority. So girl, trust your gut. Your gut will never steer you wrong. So if you're indecisive about something, don't let your emotions play a part in it. Your emotions have nothing to do with your gut. Your gut just tells you this is what we're doing. We're listening to the guttural noises. That's the noises you need to be listening to. They don't speak in yes or no's. They speak in ahas and uh-uhs. So trust your gut. Now, once you start to trust your gut, you're going to be really like your business is going to go up, your business is going to bloom without the doubt that you could have. Because this is the queen of intuition. This is the queen of intuition. She's highly intuitive. She's highly empathic as well. So she really takes on other people's emotions. You also being a sacral authority means that you are also a true empath, meaning you have white where your oh my gosh, where the emotional center is, which is your solar plexus. Oh, couldn't get that word out. So you take in other people's emotions like they are your own. Remember that all the emotions you feel are not always yours. You need to release them at the end of the day. Thank you so much for the tiny diny and the love you so much. I love you so much. So everything's going to work out. This is a ruler, right? This CEO, this manager, this is somebody who's starting something. This is somebody who's initiating something. So if you're a manifesting generator, you are here to initiate and you're here to follow through. So if that's your authority, if that is your aura type as a manifesting generator, you're here to initiate and follow through with that initiation. If you're a generator, then you're still here to follow through. You're still here to do what inspires you. You can still run your own stuff and run your own business here. Okay. Fire signs are also very psychic signs. And then you're going to take your power back. The Five of Swords, taking your power back. She had a mental break, so tired getting her help, but they arrested her. Oh no, I don't know. I know you're filtered because I don't know anything that you said before that. But things are going to improve. Okay, things are going to improve because you're going to take your power back. It sounds like you already have taken your power back by saying, "Hey, I need help. I need this person out of my house. They're not in the right mindset." So you are taking your power back. All right. So this is going to be really beneficial for you. But yeah, you're going through the ringer right now, but it's going to improve. It's going to improve. Get that confidence up, girl. Get that confidence up. But thank you for being here. Thank you for submitting your $15 donation there, Casey Joy. I appreciate you so, so, so much. And I do hope this helped. I hope it gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. I don't know if you're still being filtered because you might be being filtered right now. But I do appreciate you coming in and getting a reading here today. And I hope it made sense. Daughter arrested for DV against me. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. That's so tough. That's so tough. Thank you. You're very welcome. I hope that made sense, though. But it's always darkest right before the dawn, okay? It's always darkest right before the dawn. I'm so sorry you had to deal with that. That's so rough. I didn't see any kids in here at all. I don't think there's any pages. Literally, I pulled a page just now, but you didn't have any pages in your actual reading. But that's so funny. Yeah, when I pulled it there was the page there. Because pages indicate children. It does. Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much for letting me know that. And I'm wishing you the best. I'm rooting for you. All right, guys, we have no one else in line right now. If you're interested in reading, it is a $15 donation, Linktree link in the profile. We only have about 5 people in here for whatever reason, so I am going to restart the live. Follow me if you haven't followed me already, because I want more people in here because I want to really reiterate about how important it is that we show. I'm not going to restart the live. I lied to you guys. I'm just going to stay here, and if people see me in the algorithm and they want to come in, perfect. Because I want to talk about the astrology of this weekend, because I've seen one creator literally like, don't go protest, stay at home. Mars is opposite something, or Mars is in Leo, and it's, I don't know, there's something going on astrology with Mars and Leo. But listen, Mars is the planet of war. Mars is the planet of conflict. Mars is the planet of action being taken. Okay. Now's the time to take that action because Mars is where it is, because Mars is in Leo, which is also, I'm a Leo rising. So it's in my first house of self. Also, I'm sad to say that Cheeto is also a Leo rising. Either way. So it's in our first house of self. So there is a lot of stuff going on with him, with action being taken, with arguments being pointed towards him, actions being taken towards him. And I think it's the astrology we need to truly get our point taken. Oh, I think it's like Mars is like opposite Uranus or squaring Uranus. I think it's squaring Uranus. Yeah, that would make sense. It's squaring Uranus. Uranus is a planet of innovation, of Chaos. Carney, I got you. Thank you so much. I got it just now. It literally just came through. Thank you, Carney. But this is how the Civil War got started. Not that I think we're going to have a Civil War, but wars are starting. Okay. We just saw that Israel bombed Iran yesterday. And I'm sure they're still doing more actions. Iran's going to take actions against Israel. Like, there's war starting. Okay. War that we have nothing to do with, except whatever Israel does, they usually get approval from us first. So Trump probably was just like, yeah, do it. Even though he's like, they're in action, whatever. But now is the time to stand up because it is innovative, because it is going to bring the chaos that we need to get our point across. Are people going to get hurt? There is a possibility of it, yes. But anytime you go out and protest, there's a possibility of people getting hurt. Okay? Because the police don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They have military grade gear that they have no idea how to use. You're pointing rubber bullets at people's heads. It is still lethal if you shoot a rubber bullet at somebody's fucking head. I'm sorry. Just because it's rubber does not mean it's not going to cause a fatality. You're supposed to shoot those things at the ground. So yeah, now is the time to stand up. Even if people are like, stay at home, the astrology is so bad. We need this energy of the astrology so that we can get motivated, so we can go and get our voices heard, get our point across. I'm not saying to do anything other than peacefully protest. That is what you guys need to do, is peacefully protest. If there's civil unrest, I'm not going to judge it. I'm not going to judge it. But in order to keep yourself safe, in order to keep your neighborhood safe, in order for him not to say about the Insurrection Act and deploy the Insurrection Act, we need to be peaceful, okay? But I know we are. I know we have been, and I know who's been starting the violence, and it's not the American people. All right. So we're going to move on, though, from that little rant there. So, Carney, what type of reading are we doing, my love? Annette, it's a $15 donation, Linktree link in the profile. Send in your $15 donation. You'll get a 5-minute reading. Also, MAGA, if you're here, don't be here. Don't be here. You're not welcome here. I don't want you here. Please leave. Please leave. I'd rather talk to 5 people in my room, 6 people in my room, than to talk to one single maggot. Because at this point, if you don't realize what is going on and what this dictator is doing to the American people, you're just part of the problem. You're just wanting the cult leader to win. You're just wanting your side to win. It's not about sides. This is way past sides. This is standing up for the Constitution. This is standing up for our rights as Americans, as people on this land. And you don't need to be American to have these rights. You don't have to be American to have these rights at all. If you're on this soil, the Constitution applies to you. But if you're a maggot, you just need to go. You need to just scroll away. Block me. Please just block me. Oh my God, please do me the favor and take the trash out itself. Just block me. All right, taking some deep breaths here, Carney. What type of reading are we doing? I don't think I saw it come through, darling. Can I get a general? Been feeling a little off in Wyoming, lady. Okay, turned it. It came through. It came through on the pin. So let's see. Let's go ahead and see what's going on for Carney. Spirit, what does Carney need to know? For Carney. Spirit, what does Carney need to know? What does Carney needs to know? What does our friend Carney need to know? Oh, that was a great shuffle. We're going to leave it there. I'm too hyped on my own emotions to read in my body. So I'm just going to fully rely on the cards here today. I feel like I'm doing good, but I don't know, girl. Confirmation that you are doing good. The sun is the most perceived positive sign you can have in tarot. The biggest yes in tarot. This is growth, vitality, strength, warmth. Did I say vitality? I think I did, so I'm going to say it a third time. Vitality. This is going to give you an oomph. This is going to get you a pep in your step. This is going to allow you to go forth whatever it is that you want to do with the sun shining on your back, okay? So that's the most perceived positive card you can get in tarot. So no matter what is happening in your life, This is happening for your highest good. Even if it's right now really shitty and really tough and really rough, even though you said you're feeling good, you have to get through that to get to the sun. Right? And right now that you're feeling good, know that that is your reward right now, is to feel good. Okay? I'm going to clarify on this one. Interesting. So I do have the Ten of Swords here. I'm going to show you the clarifier in just a moment. But the Ten of Swords is here to say, hey, yes, I've been through the ringer. Yes, I've been down and out. Yes, I've been used, abused, and hung out to dry. Yes, it's been tough, but I've learned from that, because tens are endings. This is a chapter ending. All of this feeling, all of this roughness, all of this mental anguish that you may be feeling, it's coming to its close, because it's always darkest right before the dawn. There is a whole new ass beginning happening for you. Okay. And we're going to talk about that in just a second. But what we clarified it with was the Empress. The Empress is confidence. She's value. She's worth. She's creativity. She's the mother of the tarot. She is just fucking amazing. We love her. We love her. We stand her, because she is somebody who does not take shit from anybody. Yay, I've been feeling that too lately. So this is something that you had to get through to get to your confidence, to get to this next stage, to feel yourself. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling myself. So listen to Beyonce, girl. But this is absolutely something you had to go through to really get in touch with you, your confidence, your creativity, all of it. Okay, period. But talking about a new beginning, right? Before we pulled the clarifier for that, because I needed a clarifier for her, we have the Fool. Take that leap of faith on yourself. No matter what happens, you are going to land on your feet. Okay, no matter what happens, you're going to land on your feet. You have two sons. Hi, Yaneli. Thanks for being here, darling. You have two sons already in this reading. Positivity, right? Wow, so pretty. Like literally, like we're going to get there. We're going to get there. We're going to take that leap of faith. We're going to land on our feet. We're not going to worry about what could be, what should be, what could happen. Oh no, this, that, and the other thing. We're just taking the jump because we know what we want and we're going to take the leap. I feel like I should have read this earlier before I read the Fool, but you might have been putting a lot of time and effort into something, and that could be why you feel down and out here, where it's not really panning out the way that you were planning. But again, getting that confidence up, getting what you want going, get that creativeness going, taking that leap of faith on yourself is going to bring abundance. It's going to bring abundance. You might not get this abundance until September. Okay, September is when the next eclipses are. Every year we have a total of 4 eclipses. They come in sets of 2. So in March, we had a lunar and a solar eclipse. Same is going to happen in September. We're going to have a lunar and a solar eclipse. This is going to show you where you need to go. Yes, I was thinking that too. It's dead season right now. So in September, it's going to be better for you. Okay, you're gonna learn what you need to walk away from, what's no longer serving you, where you're walking to, because they're on dry land. They're walking away from some emotions that were there, but they're on dry land. They're walking away from something. So basically they can say, I'm walking towards something. I'm taking that leap of faith. I may have landed here, and I'm going to put the work that I need to put into it to make sure that my abundance is up, to make sure that the richest queen in the deck, the most abundant queen of the deck is here, where I can really achieve what that is. And it comes with confidence. It comes with my life experience, my confidence, my life experience, and knowing what to put energy into and what not to put energy into, what you need to do to take this leap of faith, to trust that what you're walking towards is meant for you. Thank you, Spirit. I've been trying really hard. I think you're going to get what you need to. I'm going to pull one more card. It's going to come very quickly. When September hits, it's probably going to be like, things are coming in super duper fast, super quick, but it's going to put you in perfect alignment. None of these wands are overlapping in any way. They're completely parallel to one another. Alignment. This could be a message you receive out of the blue. This could be a face-to-face interaction with a message you weren't expecting, but it just feels like something's going to happen where it just comes in so fast, but you're going to be prepared for it. You're going to be ready for it. So, Carney, I hope that helped, my darling. I hope that gave you clarity. I hope it gave you insight. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for submitting your donation. I really do appreciate it so much. I really, really love you. So thank you so much. And I'm glad to see you again. I haven't seen you in a minute. So I'm so happy to see you again. And I missed you. Thank you. Love you. Anytime, girl. You're very welcome. All right. So back to bitching about the government. You know what's really what makes me feel like I'm super duper shadow banned? Yes, I miss you too. I'll be back soon enough. Whenever you're ready. There's, you know me. There's no pressure. I'm just glad to see you again. But I really am shadow banned. I truly am. I feel like because I did a video that had over, I wouldn't say it was like 15% likes to views, which is a pretty big percentage of likes to views. And usually that makes your video go further. Like people were watching it all the way through. It's a 15-second video that people are watching all the way through, but it's gotten less than 300 views. It has like 200 and some odd views, 30 some odd likes. Percentage of watching is like almost 10%. It's gone nowhere. It's done nothing. So I definitely think I'm shadow banned, probably because it said fuck ICE and fuck Donald Trump. Fuck ICE because you are stealing my neighbors. You're stealing my fucking neighbors. Quit it. You feel like a big man because you're going to steal some people off the street that aren't doing crimes, that are just undocumented, which is a civil offense. How do you fucking sleep at night? You fucking Yahtzee. Gestapo motherfucker. You feel good about yourself that you're taking human beings and you're throwing them in cages. You're not feeding them. You're not watering them. You're not giving them dignity. You're not giving them a place to go to the bathroom. You're just going, okay, you're brown. You're brown. You can't fucking be here. Disgusting. Disgusting. Fuck you. I'm just so irritated. So fucking irritated. So mad. So mad. It's like, I'm sorry. Did you not know that we're a melting pot here? Did you not know that that was the whole point? Let me take in your sick, you're tired, you're poor. Isn't that a motto that we lived by on the fucking Statue of Liberty? We take in the refugees. We take in the people seeking asylum. We take in people who are seeking a better life. It didn't say we're taking in your white people. It says we're taking in your sick, you're tired, you're poor. You're hungry. I don't know if I said that already. It is so un-American what is happening. It is literally anti-American what is happening. It is so crazy to live in this historic time in our lives with a illegitimate president, because I do believe he cheated. I believe those counting machines were not counting Kamala's votes because like the astrology said Kamala would win. Like I truly, everyone I talked to was voting for Kamala. Everyone I saw online, maybe it was my algorithm. Maybe I fooled myself because my algorithm's just people who are supporting, I don't know, basic human rights, even though Kamala was going to be harder on immigration, but she wasn't going to do this. She wasn't going to do this. And I don't care if you're an immigrant. I don't care if you weren't born here. I don't care if you have the right papers. I don't care. I don't care. Because what these immigrants are doing is working. I have food in my local grocery store because of an immigrant picking it for me. Thank you. Thank you for doing the work that nobody wants to do. Thank you for being a contractor and building our houses and doing the maintenance work and doing all the things that Americans, for whatever reason, think we're too good to do. Ugh. And you don't even get any benefits for it. You pay into your taxes, you pay into Social Security, and you don't get anything for it. It's like, they're not working for free, but at the same time, they can't retire. He said he was going after the gangs and criminals. Where are they? Right. Well, he said that first. He said, we're going after the criminals first, implying that there would be more than just criminals. He spoke exactly what he meant when he said, we're going after the criminals first. If he was just going after the criminals, he wouldn't have said the word first. He would have said, we're going after criminals. But now I just feel like criminal is another word to dehumanize somebody. To say, this person's not a human being. They're a criminal. They don't deserve rights. They're a criminal. It takes the humanity out of the human. I'm sorry. I know a criminal. Actually, this criminal that I'm thinking of has 34 convicted felony accounts. They are the other, 100% Gingy. This criminal I'm thinking about has 34 convicted felony accounts, and he's a fucking rapist. Yeah, I'm not censoring myself. I said the word. He's a fucking rapist. You know why people rape? For one reason only: power. They want to have power over you. So they physically force you down and do the worst thing that you could do. Oh, I got civic and election integrity. Wow. So I just got flagged. I got flagged for what? For standing up? For standing up for the rights of everyone in this fucking nation? Suppression. That's all it is. It's suppressing. It's suppressing the people who are trying to do the right thing, use their platform in the right way, be on the right side of fucking history. Because clearly we can see history repeating. Clearly we can see Hitler bullshit going on. Dictatorship. Fucking authoritarianism. Fascism. I'm so angry. I'm just so fucking angry. So guys, show up tomorrow. I know the astrology is going to be really rough, but it's honestly, I think it's the perfect astrology for exactly what needs to go down. Okay. I'm not saying that people aren't going to get hurt. Anytime you protest, there is a chance, there is a possibility of things going sideways. I've been protesting and going out and putting my body on the line since 2016. Since 2016 is when I was radicalized to go out and actually stand up for the right things. And it does not matter if it's a small protest or a big protest, there's always a chance something could go wrong. So be smart. Learn and write the National Lawyer Guild's number on your arm. Find your local division and write the National Lawyer Guild phone number on your arm. So if anything happens to you and they take your phone, you have help right here on your arm. Write down any important phone numbers that you have not already memorized as well. Okay. If you have a Face ID, if you have a fingerprint ID, take it off. Use your lock key. Use a passcode, because police officers can just use your face and unlock your phone. They can take your finger and unlock your phone. They cannot get into it if you don't tell them your passcode. So if you are going to the protests, use a passcode. Turn off your location. Make sure somebody knows you're going. Don't just go and nobody know you're going. Make sure that somebody knows you're going. Make sure they know what you're wearing. Make sure they know what you like. Get a picture. Actually, take a picture of yourself. Send it to whoever it is that you're like, hey, I'm going to a protest. This is what I'm wearing. So you can have a descriptor if something goes wrong. And I don't know, ICE kidnaps you. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm not saying it's not going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. But make sure somebody knows what you're wearing, knows what you look like, knows where you are. Even if these are people who should not be coming. So this could be your grandparents. It could be anyone who's just like, I'm kind of afraid here. I don't really want to go, which is a shame, but is as it is. It's scary. It is scary. I'm not going to lie to you guys. It's scary when you are facing police in riot gear, throwing tear gas, throwing flash grenades. It's scary. I was affected by a flash grenade. I was arrested in 2020. Because I was in the front line. I was staring at police officers. I was talking to the fucking chief of police who told us they were not going to deploy the tear gas. And literally 30 seconds after he walked away from me, I heard the command, deploy the tear gas. You see the cops put on their fucking gas masks. You see them coming out in riot gear when we're just in unity, being peaceful, sitting on the police lawn, the headquarters of the Detroit police. That's all we were doing. And they said, deploy the tear gas. If people get violent, back away, could be paid agitators. 100%, 100%, absolutely could be. And anyone who's condoning violence, anyone who's saying we need to get violent, we need to be looting, honestly, they could be agitators as well. Anyone who is like really amped up about like going out and destroying stuff, call them out. Call them out. Stop it right away. You can even follow them. Don't engage them. Don't touch them. Don't assault them by any means. Get your phone out. Record them. and say, we're not going to be doing that. If they continue to be agitators, call them out. You'll see them walk away. You'll see them walk away to police cars. Okay. So just be very safe and don't start anything, because they're going to start it on their own. They want you to start some bullshit so that they have a reason to hit you in the back of the head with a shield. I'm 4'11". I'm like 125 pounds. They hit me in the back of the head with a police shield, knocked me down, fucking ripped my arms behind my back, caused like bruises that lasted for 3 weeks, which other people got way worse. People were bleeding. People were being flipped over. People were being thrown into chain link fences. Like for what the damages that I received on my body were minimal compared to that. But they don't give a fuck. So be careful. I am going to restart this live in hopes that the flag goes away so that maybe we can reach more people so I can tell people how to be safe tomorrow. Also, we're still doing readings. So if you guys want a reading, Linktree link is in the profile, but I'm going to be right back, guys. I'm going to see if I can get this flag off of me so that we can continue and get more people in here. BRB. Hi, YouTube. I know I'm still with you. I don't think anyone's in there, though. So let's see. All right. Hopefully I'm not flagged anymore. I'll see in a moment. Oh, that took a real big delay. So maybe I'm being watched. Interesting. It's never done that before. Well, hi, if I'm being watched. Hello. I'm trying to educate people on how to be safe and also do tarot readings. Because what is happening in our government is crazy. It is fascism. And if you don't agree with it, you're not paying attention or you're brainwashed. So call your mom, call your dad. You're in a cult. But yeah, welcome in, you guys. My name is Melody. I am doing readings here today, but mostly I'm talking about tomorrow. Mostly I'm talking about the No Kings protest. Mostly I'm talking about how to be safe in a protest situation and how to keep yourself safe. So if you'd like to join me here today, that's what we're talking about. I do tarot. We're doing tarot for $15 donations, but we are also talking about tomorrow. We're talking about the astrology tomorrow. We're talking about acting tomorrow. We're talking about being peaceful tomorrow. We're talking about the No Kings protest. Because I am tired. I am sick of what is happening in this nation. I am sick of seeing my neighbors being stolen. I'm sick of people going to school. Welcome back, Gigi. Going to school and not knowing if they're going to come out. I'm sick of people going to I don't know, was it kindergarten? Was it a kindergarten graduation? I might be mistaken on that. And then having their parents having to flee because of ICE coming into that fucking graduation. Like, you don't give a fuck about children. You don't give a fuck about these kids screaming and crying because their undocumented parents are being taken away forcefully. It is insanity. It's insanity. But guys, if you're going out tomorrow, please find your local protest. I really do encourage you to do so because it's important that we go out. Yes, you're going to hear astrologers say, well, right now Mars is squaring Uranus, so the energy is going to be chaotic. It's going to be aggressive. It's stay at home, stay at home. That's the energy we need. I'm sorry. And I'm not saying that people aren't going to get hurt. I'm not saying that people are going to get out unscathed here. But the energy of Mars squaring Uranus tomorrow is the energy we need in order to have our voices heard, to have the power that we need behind us so that we can actually stand up and say, we are sick of this. We're tired of this. You stole the election. You basically said you stole the election. And like there was circulating the message of like, thank you, Elon. He knows those vote and counting machines like the back of his hand. Without Elon, we wouldn't be able to have beaten the whatever they want to call Democrats, because they always have different names for them, whatever. It's like he admitted that he did that. Okay. Now it's coming to light that he did do that he did have the machines not counting Kamala's votes. The Economic Times, if you want to check it out, the Economic Times is where you need to look at to get that source information. I believe the Associated Press also reported on it. But the breaking report is from the Economic Times. But guys, go out there. If you're going out there and you're waving an American flag, please make sure that you are waving it upside down. Upside down American flags means that we are a nation in distress. Okay. We are a nation in distress. So just know what is going on is not American. Deploying military forces against American people is not American. We are not in an insurrection. We are not, I don't know, January 6ers. Oh, wait, that's right. That's right. The January 6ers got pardoned for actually doing an insurrection. Fucking crazy is that? Fucking crazy is that? But you want to call an insurrection act on people who are peacefully protesting, people, ICE raids, who are fucking stealing our goddamn neighbors? Charlie says, oh, I know, girl. Like I've known he stole this election. I just was like, I convinced myself after I tell you guys all the time with human design, like, don't convince yourself, don't let your brain turn on, da, 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 da. But I'm like, I don't want to be like them. I don't want to be like them. I don't want to be like, oh, well, you know, he stole the election and then have it be the safest election ever, like it was with Biden. But he did steal the election. He is not, he's an illegitimate president acting as a dictator and an authoritarian and a fascist. It's fucking terrible. It's fucking terrible. So be safe, guys. If you want to go out there again, thanks, Charlie. I love you, girl. Or Alex. I'm going to call you Alex because I know that's your real name. Thank you so much. Love you. If you're going out there, if you're going to protest Saturday, here's some tips. And I want you to really take these to heart because as somebody who's been protesting for almost a decade, this really helped me when I was arrested in 2020. Okay, and I was arrested in 2020. First things first, you're going to get a Sharpie. You're going to get a fucking Sharpie. You're going to find your branch of the National Lawyers Guild, the NLG. You're going to write that number on your arm, on your forearm, in that Sharpie. If you have darker skin than mine, use a silver Sharpie. Okay, so use a color that's going to show up on your type of skin. Write that down. Now, if you are not good at remembering people's phone numbers and you don't have phone numbers memorized, thank you, Trash Bomb, for the follow. Write down the numbers that you need to call if you do get detained, if you do get arrested, so that you have somebody else to call to come and get you, because you are going to need somebody to come get you. So the National Lawyer Guild, find your local branch, write that on your forearm, and also a number if you don't remember numbers. Okay, period. Number 2. If you have Face ID, if you have your fingerprint ID, take it off. Take it off. Officers do not need your permission to use your phone and put it on your face. Unlock your phone. The officers do not need permission to grab your finger and put it on your phone. They can get in. What they do need, well, I'm getting flagged again. This is crazy for civic and election integrity. This is crazy. Crazy bananas. That is insane. Because I'm just trying to help you guys. I'm just trying to help you guys be safe. That is insane. I keep getting flagged. Oh, I'm so angry. Anyways, what to do with your phone when they unlock it? You're not going to let them unlock it, because what you're going to do is you're going to put a passcode on your phone. You're going to put a passcode on your phone. And when they try to unlock it, they're not going to be able to, because they cannot make you tell them what your passcode is. So you're going to take off your Face ID, you're going to take off your fingerprint ID, and you're going to put on your passcode. And then they cannot get in your phone. They need a warrant then to get into your phone. My comment also got banned for saying the word protesting. What? Oh my God, Alex, that's crazy bananas. That's fucking crazy. I can't believe that. I can't believe it. The suppression that's happening is crazy. So anyways, you're going to get your phone ID, your passcode, and that's what you're going to use. You're going to turn off your location services. Turn it off. What you're going to do instead is you're going to take a picture of yourself before you leave. You're going to send it to a trusted source. If anyone who's not going to be protesting, who cannot protest. So like maybe your grandparents, maybe it's your parents that can't protest. Maybe it's somebody who's scared to protest. But okay, if you're scared to protest, know what I'm wearing. It isn't peaceful protesting part of the first. Yes, it is. It's literally your right to peacefully assemble. Yes, absolutely it is. That is your First Amendment. They are violating your First Amendment right. Absolutely, they are. So you're going to turn off your locations. You're going to take a picture of yourself. You're going to send it to somebody who's not going to the protest so that if something happens and you get, I don't know, taken by ICE, I'm not saying that is or is not going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. But they know what you look like. They know what you're wearing and they can report it. Okay. So it's very important that somebody knows what you're wearing and where you are, but turning off your location services. If you want to wear a mask, feel free, but I would suggest more making sure you have like a gas mask with you just in case there's tear gas deployed in your neck of the woods. I'm not so much worried about local protests as I am more about big city protests. Okay, I think more of this is going to happen in big cities than the smaller protests. But just in case, still bring it. But if you want to bring a mask, feel free. I never wear a mask unless it was 2020, which I always wore a mask because it was 2020. But do what you feel safe to do. Okay. Making sure that you do go with somebody, safety in numbers. I usually go to protests by myself. I am really trying to encourage everyone I know to go with me this time. But if they end up not going, then I'm still going to go by myself. But do it safely. Make sure that you are prepared for anything because anything could happen. So stay vigilant, stay on your toes, stay peaceful. They are waiting for you to cross the line. They are waiting for you to cause some sort of scene or cause some sort of havoc so that they have a reason to shoot you in the head with a fucking rubber bullet. Okay. So just know like you are going to possibly face that. Okay. Was just saying, I'm heartbroken that you guys have to think about those things just for protesting. Yeah. I wish I could go with you. You're 1,000s. You're only 1,000 miles away. Gigi, where are you? You're not in the States? Which is fine. Don't be here. If you're not here, don't be here. It's not worth it right now. But it's very much like, we have to keep ourselves safe. We have to keep ourselves peaceful. We have to make sure that, hi, Mama Jess, welcome back. We have to make sure that we are doing what it is that's going to keep us safe, but stay peaceful. Also, my last thing I'm going to say about this right now, because it's going to be constant and I got to probably restart my live because they restricted my live again for talking about protesting and talking about how to keep yourself safe during protesting against a fascist regime. Which I didn't do yesterday at all. And I was, in the last 2 days, I've been bitching about it, having it all. Today, two flags. I got flagged twice. And they said they could disarm my live. So we'll see what's going to happen. But I might end up just getting off my live today. I'm just fucking irritated, mad, and pissed off. But I just want to come on here and say what all this. But the last thing I was going to say is if you are flying an American flag, and this is, the reason for flagging is election integrity or something along those lines. A civic and election integrity, which I've never seen before. Right. Fucking nuts. Fucking nuts. But I'm not going to be suppressed. I don't know what that means. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to stop fucking talking. Right. Me either. Never heard of it either. It's nuts. But if you're flying a flag, you're flying an American flag specifically. Again, I don't give a fuck what flag you fly at all. I don't care. But if you're flying an American flag, you need to fly that bitch upside down because that is saying that we are a country in distress. All right. It's hard. Yeah, me too. Literally, Mama Jess, I have a video right now that is 15 seconds long that has about 15% likes to view ratio stuck at like 200 views. 200 views. That should be going viral right now. That should be going out to the masses right now. Stuck at 200 views. Has more than 10% like ratios, has comments, has people saved it. It's not doing anything. I've been suppressed on this app the whole time. I think spiritual people are being suppressed on this app in a big way. In a big way. And most of my content is spiritual. It's tarot, it's human design, it's mediumship. That's what I do live here every day is those three. I'm not doing mediumship today because I'm fucking angry and I'm not going to be able to connect well. Ever since TikTok went back for the US, it's mental and controlled, literally, but it was happening before that too. It was happening before that too, for sure. Because I was making content that I thought was really like intriguing, really captivating. People were telling me like, wow, this is so captivating. I really like enjoyed this story. Your storytelling is great. Nothing. Nothing. The ones that aren't suppressed aren't even legitimate, right? Literally, like people steal my content all the time. People go into your DM saying like, "Oh, I feel like I need a reading," and they're pretending to be me. No reputable reader is ever going to come into your DMs and say, "Oh, I feel like you need a reading." That's fucking a scam. That's a scam. But the scam artists can stay. Sure, not a problem. They're not doing anything but stealing from people. But the people who are legitimately doing a job here, suppressed. It is insanity. It's fucking insane. Ugh. But yeah, so fly an American flag upside down. Write the National Lawyer Guild's phone number, your local branch, on your arm in Sharpie, whatever color Sharpie you need to let it show up on your skin. Make sure you are putting a passcode on your phone. You're taking off your Face ID. You're taking off your fingerprint ID and just using a passcode. They need a warrant to get into your phone if you have a passcode. Otherwise, they can just use your face or they can take your finger and put it on your phone. Take it off. Take it off. Take it off. Send a picture of yourself to somebody who's not protesting. So if anything does happen and they can't get a hold of you, they have descriptors of you. They know exactly what you're wearing. Okay. It is important stuff for you because you don't know what's going to happen. Anything could happen. Okay. I didn't know I was going to get arrested in 2020. I did. And I do it over and over and over and over again. All right. Be safe out there, you guys. I think I'm just going to go. I've had a few readings here today. Thank you to the National Lawyers Guild. Yes, you're very welcome. I thought you were saying thank you to them. That's why I was clapping. I didn't mean to clap for myself. That's cringy. But you're very welcome because they are the ones that got me out of the court cases. They are the ones that had my back when this happened. Like they really, truly like fought for me all pro bono. Didn't pay a cent. They did it all pro bono for every protester that called them. So yeah, get that National Lawyer Guild. Make sure it's your local branch. Write that shit on your arm and write any phone number that you need to contact. If you don't remember the phone number, if you don't memorize it, make sure you have it as well. All right. Since I keep getting flagged, check out these shirts from local artists in Seattle. Ooh, what local shirts? I'm interested. Send it to me. Send it to me, Barbie, in a message. I don't know if you can send a link here. Take care of yourself. You too, Charlie. I'm going to be back on tomorrow for subscriber only Saturday. Unless you guys want readings, I can still do readings here. Like, I'm not opposed to it. It's a $15 donation. So if you guys are interested in a psychic reading or a mediumship reading, I'd be happy to do that for you. Because that is, I still need to be making my money and, doing my job and making sure that my livelihood's good too, as it is. It's just the facts of the matter. There's nothing I can do to change that. So if you guys want a reading, send it in. Otherwise, I probably am going to skedaddle super early today because I feel, I just feel mad. I just feel angry. But I will be back on tomorrow. 10 a.m. is when I'm going to come back on for a subscriber. All us. As angry as you are. Thank you, Barbie. You should be. If you're paying attention, then you should be. He's saying like he's acting like Hitler the moment he started talking about a wall. Absolutely. Absolutely. And if you're paying attention, you should be angry. You should be angry. Go with high vibration. I'm gonna feel out this feeling because we need it. And right now, the planetary alignments are like anger is in the air. It is absolutely something that's happening because Mars is squaring Uranus. So there's going to be a lot of aggression, a lot of anger, and it's all going to be innovative. It's going to be chaotic. It's going to be, it could be a tower moment. It could be a tower moment. And the good thing about a tower moment is that you get to rebuild it. You get to rebuild the structures. You get to rebuild the foundation. So we may be heading into a tower moment tomorrow, but it's a moment that I think we need to stand on business for. I think this tower moment needs to happen. I think in order for us to really show up and say how highly against we are a fascist regime and how anti-American a fascist regime, a dictator regime is absolutely important. Yes, Beth. Oh my God, you are so right, my girl. Joy is resistance. That is literally, it's so true. It is so true. Like to have joy in the face of like everything that's going on is literally the best thing that you can do because it's saying that you're not going to keep us down. You're not going to keep us down. You're not going to control us with our anger, because angry people are easily controlled. Right now, I'm probably easily controlled because I'm so angry. But joyous people, they're in it for them. They're doing it for the joy of it. They're doing it for them. They're not as easily controlled. So joy is what is going to keep us resisting, keep us going. So find joy when you can. Don't be afraid to laugh. Don't be afraid to celebrate. Don't be afraid because everything is so dark and terrible. Your joy is what's going to keep you motivated. So keep smiling, keep laughing, keep celebrating. Okay, even in the face of darkness, even in the face of terror, do it, because it's literally the best thing you can do as resistance. All right, guys, I didn't see anything else come through. So I just want to double check here just to make sure I didn't miss anything, which I've been staring at my phone the whole time. I don't think I've been missing anything. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to skedaddle. I love you all so, so, so much. And I am going to, I'll be on tomorrow at 10 a.m. Maybe I'll be on a little later today once I calm down. But every time I open this app, I'm seeing something crazy that should not be happening. Love you. Take care. Love you. Love you. Love you. Love you. Love you. Kelly. Love you guys so much. Thank you for joining me here today. If you guys haven't followed me, do follow me, please. If you feel like it. If not, it is as it is. I can't make you do anything. I'm not wanting to make you do anything anyways, because that's gross and nasty. But I love you guys all so much. I'm going to take some breaths with some gardening tools that I have. And I'll see you on the next one, guys. I love you endlessly. Bye.